So I think we can actually get started. So, so here's my buddy's superlative. Superlatives, what we'll learn today are what a superlative is. We'll learn the spelling rules, and we're going to learn some common expressions using the superlative form. All right, so let's get going. Okay, superlatives. First, I want to show you my buddy here. This is Superman. Superman, of course, is one of the most famous superheroes in the world on Earth. And of course, he is a great way for us to practice the superlative form. Okay, so let me tell you about Superman, right? Superman, right? Again, he's going to help us. Superman is the fastest superhero on Earth. He's the fastest superhero, right? Superman's the fastest. He's also, if you guys didn't know, Superman is also the strongest superhero. Like, I mean, he's not as strong as I am. Like, of course, I'm very, very strong. But Superman, he is the strongest superhero, right? That's about him. I think he's also the most handsome. Superman, I mean, look at that hair. I mean, my hair, I'm starting to lose my hair. It's disappearing. But Superman has the best hair. He has amazing hair. He is the most handsome superhero, I think. Okay, so that's my opinion, guys. I think he's the best superhero. Maybe, again, you disagree. Maybe you're going to say, Teacher Mark, I really don't think he's the strongest superhero. He's not the best superhero. But, again, that's my opinion. You can tell me in the comments if you really think he's the best superhero. So let's keep going. Yeah, again, am I true? Is it right? We don't know. Okay, so again, my opinion, I think, is he the best? Yes, he is, right? There's no contest. No contest. Is he the best? Yes, he is, right? Is he one of the best? Yes, he is, right? When we say one of the best, we're talking about the top group of people, the top 5, the top 10. Is he one of the best, right? If I have a swimmer, right? The Olympics are happening right now. If I have a swimmer, I'll say he's top 3, one of the best. Top 5, one of the best in the world. Superman, of course, he's one of the best. Is he the second best? This one I disagree with you. No, he isn't. He isn't the second best. I think he's the best, not the second best. Second best we use to count the number, right? If we have the best, that's number 1. Second best is going to be number 2, and third best, number 3, fourth best, number 4. It's in that style, all right? So, how about worst? Do you think he's the worst? The worst superhero? No, he's not the worst superhero, and not by a large margin. He's not the worst superhero, right? If I had to choose the worst superhero, I would choose my buddy Marvin. Do you guys know Marvin? Marvin and Wendy are sidekicks. They're these extra characters that are in Super Friends. Super Friends is a show from 30 years ago, 40 years ago. But Marvin is definitely the worst superhero. He doesn't really have any powers. He just wears an M on his shirt. It's not very nice. So again, I hope you saw from those examples that we have a pattern we use with our superlatives. With our superlatives, we're always using this the plus the superlative form, the EST form usually. It'll sometimes change. You can say my best friend or our best friend, right? Something like that. We can use my, our, but usually what happens is we use the. Okay, oh good, Rose is watching. Yeah, Rose doesn't know Marvin. Marvin's a character that, yeah, for those of you who didn't see, yeah, sorry, I just saw your comment, Rose. Marvin is this dude. He's wearing the green M on his shirt. That's my buddy Marvin. He's not a very good superhero, but you know, what can you do? You can't always be the best superhero. Yeah, and for everybody watching, if you know any of these superheroes, let me know who's your fave. Who's your favorite superhero? Is it my Superman? Is it my Batman? Do you know Batman's sidekick? Do you know Batman's partner whenever he fights crime? You know, the guy, I'll give you a clue. He's wearing a yellow cape, he's wearing a red vest, and he's wearing a green leotard, almost like a gymnast. He's wearing this green leotard underneath his shirt. He's also wearing a mask. He's also wearing a mask. He has nice hair. I mean, again, not as nice as mine, but he has very nice hair. His name is Robin. So if you do see on the screen, he's the second from the left. Second from the left. That's my buddy, Robin. So I don't know. Again, let me know if you know any of those awesome superheroes. But let's see. Okay, guys, I know back to grammar. I got distracted by my buddy Marvin. But yeah, so back to our pattern. We have the plus a superlative. Okay, and now I know this might not be your favorite part of the lesson. We have grammar time. Grammar time. So for grammar time, we need to go over the spelling specifically for this grammar, right? The spelling time. Whenever we're using superlatives, we do have to change the form. If you've learned comparatives before, the comparative form uses ER. This form uses EST, right? It's a little bit different, but also very similar. So for the comparative ER, you see I have colder, colder. I will change it to the coldest. And that's the basic form. Most words will follow that simple form. You do have to be careful though if you're using a word like big. Maybe you guys know. What's the problem with the word big? If I say B-I-G, B-I-G, big, right? Big big has this form where there's a consonant, vowel, consonant, B-I-G. If we have that special pattern, we have to do a double G. So for example, big will become the biggest. There's two G's when we write biggest. There's also two N's when we write thinnest, thinnest. Just like that, we're listening for the three sounds. We have B, I, G, Th, I, N, right? We have to double that sound, the biggest, the thinnest. Going down the list, I have my Y words, happy, healthy, sleepy, hungry. Those Y words, we're going to use I-E-S-T. I-E-S-T, the happiest, the big, or not the biggest, the happiest, the hungriest, the sleepiest. All of those are going to use that spelling rule. Next, if we have a word like beautiful, right? Even a word like handsome. Handsome has two sounds, handsome, handsome. And then we would have to say more handsome, and then superlative, we have to say the most handsome, the most handsome. Okay, for this one, beautiful, beautiful, three sounds. So we're not going to use EST, we're going to say the most beautiful. Okay, down at the bottom, there's our three exceptions. If you hear the word exception from your teacher in English, that means those words that are not the same pattern as the rest of the group. So when I say good, I don't say goodest. I don't say goodest, I say the best. I don't say the baddest, no, right? I say the worst, the furthest. Okay, so that's our pattern right there. So last part today, I know guys, this is a very fast live stream. I'll try to get on more in the future, but we'll spend the next 5 or 10 minutes going through some of these more common examples that we can use. All right, so let me see. First, I'm going to talk about Tokyo. Tokyo is not Singapore. Tokyo is the capital city of Japan, and Tokyo is in the news right now because of what? Anybody know? Anybody know? Of course, it's because of the Olympic Games. The Olympic Games. So the Olympic Games are happening right now as I record this, and many people are watching Tokyo on TV. And one of the things I really like about Tokyo is it is an extremely clean city. It's one of the cleanest cities in the world, right? Some people would say Tokyo is the cleanest city in the world, right? So that's what I'll say about Tokyo. And then the special thing about this sentence, look at the end of the sentence, right? I don't just say Tokyo's the cleanest city. I say Tokyo's the cleanest city in the world. I use a phrase at the end of the sentence using in to show that this is within a certain category or group in the world, in the universe, in Singapore, in my classroom. Okay? Whenever we're using superlatives, it doesn't have to always be everyone, everything. It can be narrowed down using a phrase like in the. Okay? So that's my first example. Second example, Spain is one of the most popular holiday destinations. Why did I use one of? Why did I use one of, right? So the one of, the reason we use the one of is to give the top group, not number one, but the top group of something. So if we have Spain is one of the most popular holiday destinations, we're going to say, right, that it's maybe top 2, top 3, top 4, right? Spain is one of the most popular holiday destinations. So it's that kind of strategy, all right? So next one, if we use the word least, here, my example, you see the campers. They're all outside enjoying themselves. They have a barbecue pit. The man is playing guitar. They're clapping. They're having a wonderful time. That's holiday. They're going on holiday. So for this, I'm going to say camping is the least expensive way to go on holiday. You think that's true? Yeah, probably, right? So here I'm using the word least. We just learned the word most. Least is the opposite of most. The opposite of most. If I do the most expensive way to go on holiday, maybe you go to Marina Bay, maybe you spend $2,000 a night on a hotel. That's the most expensive way to go on holiday. This is the least expensive way to go on holiday. So opposites. You can have the healthiest food. Remember, healthy, healthiest. You could eat the healthiest food. You could also eat the least healthy food. And did you hear what I did there? Healthiest changes to least healthy. When we use least, we don't use the EST. We just use the adjective. All right? Okay. Couple more, guys. This one, the most beautiful city I've ever been to. Maybe you know Singapore. Maybe you don't know Singapore. I don't know. Singapore is where I live, and I can easily say that Singapore is the most beautiful city I've ever been to. Right? You can even see right here. See this building? This is Marina Bay, same as in the picture. Marina Bay. And maybe for you guys, if I tell you the most beautiful city I've ever been to, we're using the word ever. And ever is special because it's talking about your whole life. Your whole life. The most beautiful city I've ever been to. Okay? So not only today, not only this year, this week, it's your whole life. The most beautiful city I've ever been to. So good, there's that strategy there. Next, I'm going to talk about my best film. So best film I've ever seen. The best film I've seen, ever is very difficult. So I'm going to change my grammar. I'm going to use this year. I'm going to say the best film I've seen this year. Okay, if I change the grammar to this year, it's much easier. It's not about forever, not my whole life. It's about what happened this year. So this year, maybe the best film I've seen this year is Fast and the Furious. It's right there. You see the bald man with the big muscles. He's an actor, Vin Diesel, who is a main character in the Fast and the Furious franchise. So I think that's the best film I've seen this year. The other film that they're focusing on in this picture is called Dune. I think Dune's not out yet, so maybe it's coming up very soon. You can see Dune later this year. Okay, final review, everybody, of all of these. The cleanest, the most popular, the least expensive, the most beautiful city. And what I would recommend to you guys is to maybe screenshot this right now, right? What? Create a channel to join the chat. What? Oh, I'm having trouble. Oh, sorry guys, I'm a newbie. I'm a newbie with the chat box. I need to change my login, I think. No, I know what I'm doing. I know what's going on. Okay, I know what's happening. I know what's going on. I have to adjust my login info. Okay. So that's, I'm going to try to get to your comments, guys. But again, hello, everybody. Like I just mentioned, this is a great point in the video to take a screenshot, right? If you take a screenshot, you can save this page and refer to it later whenever you want to study this grammar a little bit more. Okay. And, oh yeah, I think I'm going to give up on commenting. Sorry, guys. If you did comment, thank you for commenting. It's great to see you. I'm just having some tech issues, so I can't do a legit comment right now. I'll be more prepared next time. This is my first time doing a live stream in about 6 months, so I'm a newbie again. But I hope you liked this short live stream. Again, I would love to see your sentences down in the comments or in the stream. If you're watching right now, tell me, what do you think is the cleanest capital city? What's the most popular holiday destination? Right? What's the least expensive way to go on holiday? What's the most beautiful city that you've ever been to? Or what's the best film that you've seen this year? So again, think about those ideas later today or right after the video to keep that fresh in your memory. Okay, and yeah, final thing, guys. I don't know if you use any of these other social media platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Discord, or Facebook. We are going to start posting more often to these other platforms as well. So we'd love for you to join us there. You can always message us, right? You can always, actually, oh, maybe I can put it on here. You can email us actually at teachersmarkandmatt@gmail.com. teachersmarkandmatt@gmail.com. You can always email us there, and I'll get back to you with our email. We're going to, again, like I said, start posting more to these types of platform as well. So please give us a like there. Thank you so much for being part of our YouTube community. It means a lot to us that you're here and that you're able to watch us in this way as well. But again, guys, that's it for now. Thanks for being part of my test, especially I think Rose. Rose is our MVP. Rose was the one who I think has been watching this whole time. So again, thanks for that. I'd love to, and I'm going to stop talking. I'm rambling now. But again, thanks again, guys, and I will catch you next live stream.